So you want to start a gaming YouTube channel, but you just figured out you have to edit your videos. I know, it's sad, depression. However, if you can pull off this and become successful and make some epic content and gather a huge fan base, you can make videos like this that get 10 million views and pay you $127,000. My name is Nathan, and I've been doing YouTube for the past 12 years, and I have multiple gaming YouTube channels. My first channel was able to hit 10 million subscribers. My second channel is around 8 million subscribers right now for gaming content. I have a couple other channels as well, but we're just talking about the gaming ones, the gaming, because I'm a big believer that gaming is one of the best ways to start a YouTube channel, because all you need is a computer, a microphone, maybe a face cam, and a copy of the game. And you could make hundreds, if not thousands of videos. And your cost to production is so little because you pretty much do everything yourself because it's your YouTube channel. But one of the big hurdles that you have to overcome as a creator is you have to edit your videos, obviously. Unless you're a live streamer, which is an option, right? If you hate editing your videos, you could just stop right now and just say, you know what? I'm not gonna edit. I'm just gonna live stream all of my videos, because there is some massive creators pulling over 100 million monthly views, and all they're doing is live streaming gaming. So that is an option. That is option one. I'll just go ahead and say that because I think when it comes to live streaming, gaming is one of the biggest categories in live streaming. Let's just go look at Twitch real quick. All right, so we type in Twitch. We're gonna go over to Twitch. And by the way, it's like the middle of the day right now, and look at this. I mean, we have a just chatting category, 500,000 viewers, but look at this. We got our creators, we got Escape, we got Marvel, we got Call of Duty, Minecraft, Where the Winds Meet, Valorant, League of Legends. All of this is gaming, and all of these creators are not editing anything. They're just live streaming, right? Now, obviously live streaming is a different strategy, but I just want to put that out there because a lot of creators don't think about it. They think, oh man, I gotta edit this and edit this and edit this and edit this. You don't have to edit. You could just live stream. You really don't. But let's say you want to edit, all right? My first recommendation for an editing software is getting something free. A good option would be iMovie or CapCut. Now, the reason you should get something free is because if you're a beginner, you need to learn the basics and the fundamentals of editing. And these free programs can do that very well, because you don't want to jump over to something advanced like Adobe Premiere, and it's a very complicated software and you really have to figure out where all the buttons are. But if you start with something simple like iMovie or CapCut or something like that, you can learn all of the basics of what it means to become an editor. Because the first thing you have to do is you have to understand the software and how to actually import your footage, what moments to cut out, and all of those things. And again, we have a multi-hour long course that you guys can actually watch about editing. If you click the link at the top of the description, it will take you right over there. You can watch it. We go super in depth. We give you like 18 editing tips. We show you how to cut your videos, like literally everything from start to finish. So that, if you want an actual editing tutorial, go check that out. But this video, we're just talking about the software. When I started my gaming channel, I used a program called Microsoft, what was it called? Microsoft, it was like Microsoft Media Editing. What was that thing called, dude? Did you ever use that? Windows Movie Maker. That's what it was called. All right. Let me show you what this bad boy looks like. Windows Move. So this thing is discontinued. It doesn't even exist anymore. Here, this is what it looks like. Here, let me pull up a photo of it. All right, here you go. Can you see that? This is what it looks like. This was the editing software that I used when I first started YouTube back in 2012. And this came free and pre-installed on my computer, just like iMovie, or you could download CapCut, which is also completely free. But the great thing about this is, as you can see, this is a very simple tool, a very simple software. And the reason it's good to start with the most simple ones is because it teaches you the basics, the fundamentals of editing, which is what you have to learn first. The best way I can describe how you're gonna get good at editing is like riding a bike, right? Think about when you first learn how to ride a bike. You didn't start with jumping the bike or trying to go as fast as possible or trying to turn around a corner. You didn't start with any of those things. You simply started with just learning how to balance. That's it. And then over time, you slowly learned how to put your feet and how to pedal and how to steer and all of these other things. But you learning the basics of just cutting your video up and learning how to make a basic story out of the footage you filmed is how to balance your video. Okay, so that's why I recommend starting with a free program, because honestly, these free programs, like even CapCut, is very advanced. Like CapCut literally does keyframing. You're not gonna be doing keyframing for a while if you're just starting a YouTube channel. I mean, like, but they get advanced, so you can graduate to them. Another good version of this, which is a little more advanced, would be probably DaVinci. I've personally never worked with DaVinci, but I've heard it's a really, really great option. It does get a little more advanced. And then the other advanced version of that, and this is what our team uses, and our team has used this, and this is not a plug for them. I don't work with them. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid by them, but our entire team, our gaming team, our studios team, our vlog team, our social media team, they all use Adobe Premiere. That's it. And the reason we use it is because it's the best of the best. Simple as that. You do have to pay for it. I believe it's a monthly subscription. It's the best, but it is also the most advanced, right? It is the most advanced. It is the most complicated. It does take a bit to actually learn where everything is, how to utilize it properly, how to be efficient with it. The thing is that one of the things you have to understand about editing your video is it's all about repetition, right? Just like I mentioned about riding the bike, getting good at editing your videos is about getting in the software and actually freaking editing, right? Like my first couple videos that I edited, I didn't even edit them. My first like 20 videos, I put them in Windows Movie Maker and then I trimmed the beginning and the end of the video, and that's it. I uploaded it. I didn't even know how to cut footage in the middle of the video. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Is like, it's okay if you start at the very basic level, but over time, as you put more reps in, as you edit, as you film more, you will slowly get better and better and better, right? A lot of people, when they try to get into editing, they're like, oh, I'm not good at editing. I'll never be a good editor. Well, how many videos did you edit? Did you only edit 5 videos? Because if I only threw 5 basketball shots, of course I'm not going to the NBA. My point is that if you have this kind of mindset that you're not a good editor, it's because you haven't edited enough. Simple as that, right? The only way to get good at editing is to edit a lot of videos. And I personally myself did not get good at editing. I would say like efficient, good, skilled at editing till I edited about 500 videos. And I know that sounds insane, but that's just the truth. It took me about 500 tries to finally get to a point where I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I can edit this good. I can edit this fast. Because the first step is you're going to have to understand how to use this software, put it into practice. But then after you figure out how to use it, then you want to figure out how to get efficient with it. And that's when other tools like Adobe Premiere and more advanced editing softwares will come into the picture. But the problem is you got to start with the baby steps. Start with step 1, learn the basics, learn the fundamentals, and then work up to that. Again, guys, if you want a full-blown editing tutorial on how to edit, check out the link in the top of the description. It will take you right over to our website. You can go to our courses and you can watch it on how to edit your videos. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped, and good luck. Don't give up. One day, if you work hard enough, you can have yourself one of these. Maybe yours might not be broken though. Mine's broken. I dropped it. So I'm sorry. YouTube, send me another one, please.